And it's live.
I'll put a ping in as well.
Smells like free clout in here, to be honest.
Thank you. F1.
Invite friends. I should have pretty much everyone added now at this point. After 2 lobbies, I'm doing 2 weeks of it.
Get it out, Matt. Come on.
I should get something else out.
Why? Well, it's not loading up the fucking invite list. This is helpful. Come on.
Matt's been meant to
Jay.
be a host. Fucking hell.
Host.
Do you want to host instead, Johnny?
I think I'm playing that shit game.
It's kind of rude towards the great creators of F1, isn't it?
It's EA Sports. No, it's not.
It was a rude, was it? Good. Love how Amp always jumps at the fact to slag EA off. Yeah, he's not the first to pre-order every fucking title from them.
I haven't pre-ordered FIFA yet.
CK and Madden, I think, would probably wager you on that one.
I technically didn't pre-order Madden. Matt did.
See, I was going to say, I'm trying to win off a technicalities. You know, you've got a hook, line, and sinker. Get gone, sweat.
Didn't pre-order F1.
Yeah, but he's still going.
Ah, got my jug of water. We're all happy.
Jesus. Oh, let me reset my game because.
No, I'm thinking a bit more Mafia tonight as well. Can't lie. Got my mic settings. Darn it. Gosh. Dilly dong.
They get Mafia or not?
It's not really a type of game. It's a single player game.
It sounds like... Yeah, I don't mind that. But it sounds like something I'm getting, then I'd be like, I just get bored of it.
It's just a really... Just a more... Like, it's just a really big... I don't know, not big is the word. It's just a good story game. It's just a story game. It's a...
Are you sponsored by them, Aaron?
No.
Bullshit.
I wish it was, because it's probably one of my favourite single-player games. Next to Fallout. Why does that mean to do all my like gamma settings and stuff? Why?
Because you're a massive...
Because you're an asshole!
Thank you, Ron.
So...
Alright.
Here we go.
Don't know if you've seen Connor, by the way. I changed my gamer picture because
Call him that.
I threw the ball at the at Genty's face and he just refused to catch it.
Alright.
Wait a minute, I need to come out of the game and like for some reason has there been some sort of like big update on F1 or something, because like it's turned the music back on, it's turned all the fucking volume back on, everything. So I need to turn everything back off again. Oh, do I need to go through all these tutorials again? Do we have to do this?
I don't know what yours is doing on it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea why either.
I don't think there was an update because I never had to do
Oh
that,
my
so.
god, mate, just really, this is...
You try turning off and on again.
I've already committed to it now. I can't get out of it. Get me out. I don't care about fan zone. I really don't care. Mate, please.
We do not care.
Oh my, why do you have to go through all of this?
Go now, get me out here.
Get me out! Look at this. It's like, it's walking me through the menus again. Right, now how do I get to actually, like, music and turn all this shit off again? Whatever. Audio settings. There we go. That's way better. Alright, I'm on my way back. I may need another invite, Connor.
No worries.
Because you're appearing offline, and that makes everything so much...
just appeared online.
Bloody bastard.
Yeah, Xbox is lagging, mate.
Battle Beach.
Right, invite Keiran and Michael again. Do them on Xbox.
That's enjoyable. Get in. Alright. Soren said, mute Hamp for great wealth. I wish I could.
Hmm.
Why don't you read out what I said in response?
Oh, I don't want to. That's don't want to read that out.
But why did you redeem? I told you not to redeem.
Plus. Angry scammer man.
I heard Hughes finally kicked the bucket back.
I did see that before I made the lobby.
Yeah. Hope he's got no plans of playing FIFA.
James Tourish, you see that?
The Tourish. The Torminator.
Ryan, let's see that. Hippo, let's see that. Kieran will be asleep. Liam, let's see that.
Yeah, the only one with you, Batty, is that Connor SUFC, because he's been talking in the chat, so it looks like he's been available, but he hasn't actually ticked, so he might be there, he might not.
Yeah. I think he has to race.
Yeah,
he has
he's
to,
yeah.
or he gets booted out. But yeah, it's just that he hadn't ticked, but he's been talking, so it's like, are you there or are you not there? So
one of them. One of them.
What do you mean one of them?
Are you racing tonight, round?
Don't change the subject. What do you mean?
Right.
One of them?
Welch, Michael Kieran.
What do you mean by that?
who else am I missing? No. I think that's everyone.
Another day in paradise. Playing lobby sim, but an F1. Smashing.
Oh, bring it back. I might just get into the clubs again, just for the lobby sim.
It's just,
The
it's just a lie. It's just, that's just you're not going to do that.
Fucking lipping to, like, what's this? It's just a lie. It's just a lie. Oh.
Right.
Fuck off.
Finish.
What? Shit.
Thank you,
I just bought-
Sergio.
Ah,
Said I think GP2's
bollocks.
looking decent tonight at least. So some
I agree. Fuck
content to
this
watch.
up and Siege stream.
I do have it installed. Grow up.
Good evening, how's Madden going? You ready to hear the big smash in GP3? Well, GP3's actually been pretty entertaining the last couple of weeks. I've been told. So
GP3 is the best league.
are you racing in it tonight, Ryan? Or no?
Certainly the best to
No.
watch.
They have a full lobby. They actually show up.
Are you in GP2? You coming into you going
They
into
don't
GP2
have
tonight?
crybaby beaches.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's just how it is. Are you doing GP2 then? Or are you just not racing at all? You
No.
hop in GP1 if you feel
would,
like it.
I would never cheat on my league.
Oh right, okay, fair. So let's watch the. Are you excited to watch the amazing Morgs performance that isn't going to happen tomorrow? Well, as long as you don't put me to sleep with your wrestling, Morgs, that's fine. Was this a potential death track? No, it's more of a. The way that Hamp described it to me is it's more like a skill
T1
track.
will be a death. Guaranteed. 100%.
You think so?
Control 1 will be a mess.
100%. Everybody gets the breaking point wrong, even though it's like one of the easiest ones.
I didn't say anything important. So I just said that GP2's sounding good tonight, so it shouldn't be too void of action.
Yeah.
It makes it remarkable because it's so wide on entry. Could easily get 4 wide into it, but then the actual turn itself closes in.
Rumor has it that the red Ferrari needs some orange on it. Well, I don't know what that means, but yeah, I mean, you do that. What are numbers looking like tonight, Batty? How many absolute losers are with us this evening?
15 or 14.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think 15 if everyone does show up. But,
Lisp is in the wrong
14.
seat. Michael, move. Michael, move.
Yeah, let's spawn out to another seat.
Cody roads your way into a different chair.
Fuck off.
I don't think he's. Nope. Move to the
who am I
Alpine.
missing?
There you go.
Missing
Over to the
Hippo
Alpine he goes.
and-
I've got more water in the car, I'll tell you.
Why is that?
I'm thirsty.
No, I'm pretty sure you own a tap.
1.
Who drinks out the tap, though?
Well, you, if you've
What
got
do you
no
think
water
you're
left.
drinking out of water bottles?
Nah, bottle water, it tastes better.
It's literally just tap water.
Well, it tastes better to
I
me.
don't need that. I just thought I'd bully him again because I had to.
Yeah, wait, you just say you don't. You just said I don't, but I thought I'd bully you again. You
For a
said
tap
you...
water in the UK is vile.
See? Thank you.
It's literally just filtered tap water.
Tap water here tastes 100 times better than the one that's in the UK when I was there.
I'm Scandinavian and better than you.
To be fair, that was all central. That's fucking London.
Scandinavian. I like to drink it from the iceberg.
Yes.
Give the polar bears a high five.
Why is Spurs winning 2-0? When did that happen?
Deserved for dropping fucking Donnarumma.
Aaron's a Spurs fan.
I just don't know. I just don't understand like why he would do that to Donnarumma. I just don't get it.
Spurs have won more major European trophies in the last 3 months than Arsenal have won in the last 150.
Yikes.
Europa League doesn't really count though, does it? You know what I mean?
It does.
He'd suck a fat dick to win a Europa League.
Yeah.
Oh, there's lime bits in there. That's nice.
Excuse me?
Got lime bits in my water. It's good. UK tap
Why
water is
Kayla
riddled with
Knight
tax.
in the lobby?
Yeah, I'd probably bang on with that, to be honest.
Could I have a license to use tap water?
It's true. It's true.
Who the fuck am I missing? I'm missing people.
Here we.
I've got 19 out of 22, but 2 of us are spectators, so I'm missing 3 people. I know of 1, but there's 2 others missing. Who are you, 2 others?
Who are you? Reveal yourselves.
I'm trying to work, but I've got pretty much everything.
Show yourself.
Unless the spectators just aren't showing up. Because I think everyone else is here. It's just Hippo and Whitney's having trouble. Let's try and invite Hippo again.
Ugh. Want to start the stream for GP2? You have a good one, Sergio. Enjoy. Da 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 da. I'll tell you what, Jesus Christ,
right,
Johnny, you seen the amount of draws in the EFL Cup tonight or not? Barnsley Fleetwood 2-2, Bolton Sheffield Wednesday 3-3, Cheltenham Exeter 2-0 Cheltenham, Huddersfield Leicester 2-2, and Birmingham Sheffield United 1-1.
Hope they all lose.
So yeah, Huddersfield and Leicester just went to penalties just now.
Good, because we play whoever that wins.
Fair enough.
Blaze and get on
No,
scene.
everyone here, let's go.
It's victory and goal.
Oh, the Welch is back. Boo! Everyone boo.
Need to get the stream off another
Fuck it,
people.
we're off. GP3 is North
Keep
East
working.
Superior. Let's go.
Well, I mean, yeah, we've
Imagine having a
already...
job and not being unemployed.
Good.
Which
Yes,
which
job.
absolute loser are we waiting on, Connor?
You.
Connor and TLC victory of it.
No, there's TLC victory.
It's fucking weird, isn't it?
Wait, is Connor SUFC actually here then, yeah? Or do we not know?
I don't know, he needs to fucking race.
Oh, well. We're going.
Oh.
Like him.
Was it? I was kind of. That's the thing. Like he was talking in the chat earlier to
Also got 2
people,
penalties to solve.
and people were saying like, oh yeah, like people were asking like, oh, where are we racing tonight? And he was answering them. So he was around. He was about earlier on today.
You all are racing Bahrain. I'm not.
Yes, I'll be racing on China this evening on my own.
Because he was doing like time trials and shit earlier. I
Fall-
think.
falling
And,
asleep.
just didn't.
Well,
Because the thing like
that would be the
everyone
expert on that.
and
I
then,
would.
yeah, he just hasn't said
I do
anything.
appreciate that.
I'd say if he's the only one you're waiting, I'll just go. 'Cause
Yeah, I'd say go about and batty, and then if he
Yeah.
doesn't show up by the time quali starts and he's kicked.
Yeah, it's just gone 22.
Yeah.
So if he's the only one
Okay.
that's not there, that's meant to be there,
Yep.
then
Let's say do that.
it's his fault. He ain't said anything to anyone. So
Said he's on the clock now. If he doesn't join by the end of quali, then said he
Yeah.
can't complain.
Yeah.
Said said the same thing for like the last 3 weeks. You sign up to the league and then you're gonna just not show up because you're losing races.
Like he was there in the Discord
Yeah.
talking to people as well, and then still didn't say anything.
Yep.
He was giving him chances to say something and just not saying it. So,
Aaron, when do you want to play Clash Royale and do a duo stream with Jinxie?
I don't know what the fuck you just came out of your mouth, but yeah.
Those were words.
And then you can lift your shirt up and show your titties off. Together.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
oh wait, I should put a stream on for Dan to be able to do stats and stuff.
Damn.
I've DM'd him and told him like you've got 18 minutes. So he's not on Discord whatsoever either. So
Yeah,
I just feel he's just pied it off. I think.
Sent him a message earlier on as well, but he's
As said,
not
it's just
answered anyone.
at the end of the day, if the kid is so stupid, because we've told everyone you got to be here. If you've purposely, because what
you've had the whole week to just tick.
you've had the
box
whole
as
week
well.
to tick a box. You've openly like been seen during races saying that you're not showing up because you're not good enough and you want to be moved down a division, and now you're not here. If you miss the race, then don't complain when you can't play FIFA in October. Like, it's just not any of my concern.
I'll do what I want.
The guy's a complete moron. He is. Oh, where? I'm shit at F1. I can't race like the others. Oh, well, fucking suck it up, mate.
I mean, Blaze is shit at sea. He still shows up.
4 more races and then.
Yeah, it's exactly
things would have
that's the
been
worst thing.
moved
He
around.
literally, it's exactly the thing as well. He had literally 3 more weeks to go. He could show up in the next 18 minutes, but I mean, holy hell.
Even if you turned up and just crashed out, at least you turned up and you're
Yep.
not going to get yourself kicked out.
Yeah, it's just said. It's a typical FIFA person, man. What can you expect? It's just nothing more to say. These FIFA guys, they come in, they race, they realise, oh, I'm actually not very good, and then they just don't want to do it anymore.
Did anybody tell you about Blaze's moment last night?
I don't care about Blaze's moment on fucking Siege, Ryan.
He walked up a
I don't
set
care.
of stairs and ran into a guy pretending to be a bush and almost let the guy kill him.
That's great.
That was good times.
What's a good time then, Batty, for this track? Talk me through it. Bahrain, everyone coming out in softs.
Yeah, 128 is, probably where we'll expect to see the non-aliens in and about, and probably pole will be a low 127, I'd expect. 127.3, something like that. But yeah, I think a respectable time is probably, around the 128.5 will be enough to probably get you in the top 10, I'd imagine. So, but yeah, we'll see a 127 off Welch. It just depends how low down it actually is.
Well, I think. I mean, is Bahrain like Hamp said it was less of a crashy track and more of a kind of technical track. Ryan said that the first kind of turn or the first kind of sector, even if you want to call it that, is going to be where people maybe kind of come unstuck. Is there a kind of like a deciding point in this tonight where you're going to see someone maybe have the big slip, or is there nothing really like that on Bahrain?
It's actually like more difficult to overtake on, as kind of the F1 games have gone on from like 2020. The kind of dirty air and trying to get a run on the car in front of you is quite difficult. So I think whoever's kind of got it leading into turn 1, as long as they don't make any mistakes, which quite a lot of them obviously do. But yeah, as long as they keep it clean and keep the traction clean, you're probably staying ahead of the car behind you. You'll see a lot of trains. There'll be a good clump of cars together here, but yeah, turn 1, lot of action, heavy braking zone, and then probably the technical bit in sector 2. We'll see some dings and possibly broken wings as people miss their braking point on heavy fuel.
The thing is, as well, is that you never really know anymore, because I think we've seen heavy crash tracks when we've had maybe fewer people on the track, when you usually think 14 people grid, maybe, or 14 person grid, maybe there won't be as many incidents. I don't know. I don't see anyone really in this list anymore in GP1 that kind of strikes me as someone that is like a hazard on the first turn or a hazard on the first corner. So it wouldn't surprise me if we have like a clean kind of calendar now for the rest of this calendar, where we just don't see any incidents whatsoever.
Yeah. Adversary has been granted immunity from the FIA into turn 1. No, actually, but I thought it would just be funny to say, because, you know, of his big incident that he had at Monza. But, yeah, I think you pretty much put it spot on. There's not really anybody here that I look at doing the FIA and say you're a regular. Most of them have kind of drifted out of the league now, so...
Top
yeah,
3 predictions. I mean, no obvious, like, you know, nailing down, but I mean, realistically, the top 2 you would think, based on previous, would obviously. I think the top 3 actually, based on last week, would actually be quite easy to name. Of course, Welch wasn't in there, but you'd think it should go in some sort of order: Welch, Keiran, Chizzy, wouldn't it? That's the way it should go for the top 3 tonight.
Imagine, but I'm not gonna. My dark horse for this race is MGD.
Okay, why? What gives you that feeling?
He's quite high up on the old team trial. Like, you know, I did a quick lap before. I did like a 1:29.1 or something, which, you know, I don't think we'll be able to get in the top 10 here. But his, you know, PB was like a low 1:28, so he was quite high up with all the lads. I think it went Welch, Nico, then MGD. Kissy, I think, was just behind him or something. So, yeah, he'll be a dark horse to be up there this race. I think if, you know, Bench and Hippo could kind of keep it clean as well, they tend to do quite well. Adversary is another one. And this is although I don't think Michael particularly likes this track, he's always been quite successful around there. So I expect him to probably finish about 6th or 7th. But yeah, another thing is going to be those penalties. You know, it's a bit of a bitch of a pit lane, this one. Can't
okay, I was going to say, were you thinking more towards excessive speeding, or were you thinking maybe corner cutting?
Yeah, I think we'll see a couple of those speeding in the pit lane penalties that are pretty brutal. People are going to have to be very careful. It's a pit lane that it's not difficult entry-wise, it's just it comes, like, keeps up on you very quickly. You drift over to the right and then you're like, oh fuck, I got a break. So, yeah, it's one that'll catch a couple of the lads out, but yeah, I think keep it clean round here. You probably expect, I don't personally think there's enough corners to, you know, say to yourself, right, okay, 3 seconds of penalties is fine. I think I'll be a bit annoyed if I even got 3 round here, but we say I've not really raced round here on heavy fuel, and I know that if you run wide on quite a few corners on here, the game will punish you. So yeah, you'll probably see half the grid with 3-second penalties, I'd imagine.
It's well good to see you as well, Stu at Conroy. I haven't seen you for a while, Stu. But Stu thinking that today his dark horse is going to be Ryan Kay. So this is Ryan's best track, easy pole position and win. I don't know about easy pole position and win. I mean, if you know something about Ryan Kay and Bahrain, then fair enough. But I think you are highly underestimating some of the sweaty bastards that are going to be racing on the grid today, Stu. I'll be honest with you. That kind of trio of Louis Welch in particular, VRL Keiran on a good day if he's not completely in his own head and crashing out during a safety car, and of course Chizzy are all so good. He said let him cook. Well, I hope he cooks. I would love to see a Ryan Kay podium. I'd love to see someone new in that kind of front three. He said the way that the season has kind of gone is that it's gone from obviously the conversation being about Louis Welch and the German guy that then obviously didn't continue. Nico, it was the kind of the 2-horse race there. Once Nico dipped out, now, you know, we've had VRL Keiran coming up to the forefront and stepping up and doing well in recent weeks. And now you've kind of got like this kind of consistent front three that, you know, no one is really predicting out of. It would be more surprising than anything to see someone that isn't Keiran, Chizzy, Louis Welch finishing the top 3. If there is someone else from the outside getting in, then that will be a very, very good race from them today. But Ryan Kay's your one to watch, then Ryan K's your one to watch. See if he can live up to expectations. 12 minutes to go in 12 minutes to go in Q1 and GP2. Webbo provisional pole of a 128.7. So Webbo showing his stuff today in GP2. I said GP2 was probably going to be one of the more exciting ones today. GP3, of course, with a full grid. Yeah, it's always interesting to see what the stars of tomorrow are going to do in GP2 and GP3. They will be vying for their chance to get up into GP1 for next season. Keep in mind, like I said, that's fair. That's, I guess. Don't forget as well, the next season is not too far away. Like I said, only after tonight, there's 3 races left for this season. So for you FIFA people out there, then by the time 26 is out, this season should be over. So it times up quite nicely. But so far, only one person breaking a 127 batty, which is Keiran. And then you've got Hippo, Benchwarmer, TRC Victory, all within about 3 tenths, well, about 2 tenths of each other, 2.5 tenths of each other. So, yeah, I mean, it could be a race today as well. We're talking about the Kick Saubers again, the most inconsistent team throughout the entire season. 1 minute you're seeing Dirty Hippo and Benchwarmer up there in the podium positions. The next minute, 5 laps later, they're down in 17th. It's just it's the way the season's gone.
Yeah, I think they both know they've got the pace. It's just a couple of tracks have got into a bit of trouble. I think we saw last week, can't remember which one it was, had a pretty bad incident in turn 1. So yeah, it's they've been up there, and if they can avoid a bit of carnage into turn 1, I think they'll be fine.
Well, there you go. Why is someone giving? Since I'm first, is there any? Stop mess. Oysen, if you're in this, because Oysen usually sits in here and is too afraid to actually type to ask me a question for UFC, so then he sends me on Discord. Stop sending me messages about UFC on Discords, Oysen. Ask me him later. Don't ask me 3 lines of text now. I'm not reading that. Love you, me in it, but I'm not doing all that. No, sir. How many minutes left in GP3, Matt? Are you nearing the end of quali?
I've currently got a yellow flag, so I can't see right now.
Oh, okay.
It'll probably only be a couple minutes ahead of you. So
yeah, well, we've got about 7 minutes and counting left there. So.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, 5 minutes 20. So
it's cool.
Just a little bit ahead.
Oh wait, is GP2 ahead of us then, or behind us?
I'm not too sure.
8.5 minutes left to quali.
How much? Sorry.
8.5.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we're like, so it goes GP3, GP1, GP2.
Who's streaming the GP2? It's
VL
Sergio guy, isn't it?
Yeah, Sergio, yeah. VL_Sergio.
I'll mark that up just so I've got it all.
He does great comms, by the way. You want to talk about professional F1 comms? That guy is firmly into it, whereas I'm just here with a fucking fan and a bottle of water and just kind of saying the most basic sentences. He's talking about fucking biting points and grip and all this, mate. I haven't got a single clue.
Get some tips and tricks off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, help me, help me. Well, the big news, of course, is that if Connor SUFC is not here in the next kind of 6 minutes, then he is done as well. Like I said,
I am getting myself prepared.
We have kind of reminded everyone consistently that. He missed.
I've given him every fucking shot, like every second of chance.
Well, the reality, like I said, he like you said, he had all week to kind of tick or cross the sheet.
That's what I mean.
He knows he's had to race. He's been talking all day today.
Yeah.
He knows very much as well. We got told clearly that if he missed another race, that he would effectively jeopardize himself for the opening season of FIFA. So I don't want to hear no crying from him. Zero.
I was saying to Dan as well, like, because he was saying that, oh yeah, he's just not going to show. I was like, well, he's been talking. I'll give him a chance. And I was saying even now, like, I'll give him every last second of qualifying to show up. But then if it does end up he doesn't show up, and then we can just sit there. Well, you can't say we wasn't being fair, like as fair as we can be. You're giving you every chance we could, and you still haven't turned up. So it's your own fault.
Absolutely. Well, for now, though, a 127.4 for Keiran. Oh, my God, by the way. They've actually Spursed it. It's 2-2. It's the 85th minute they scored, and then the 90 plus 4 Gonzalo Ramos equalised.
It is the history of the Tottenham.
They've actually Spursed it. Yeah, they've got into fucking... Is it go straight to penalties or extra time?
I'm not sure. If it's like the Community Shield or not, I'm not sure.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, for the time being, whether you're watching the F1 or whether you're watching Spurs, it's both about to get quite interesting, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you, Joe is going to be... Joe in the admin chat is going to be very, very pissed off if that ends up being a Tottenham loss. I can't lie, his head's going to be on fucking Mars. Oh, God. Where is it actually being played? Is it in Saudi Arabia or something? Where is it?
It's in Italy, Udinese Stadium.
Oh, okay. The Fratelli. The Fratelli, how do you pronounce it?
Frutella?
Yeah, the Frutella Stadium. Yeah, you've got it. Got it in one.
Bad man sweep.
It is a good suite. It is a fucking smashing suite, isn't it? Well...
That's where we let Mello went off to.
You couldn't run a brothel. I mean, you... thank you very much. I would fucking hope not. I would hope not. Hodgson's asked, by the way, if you can get another invite, please.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah.
It goes to extra time because it's UEFA. Oh, no, it's pens. There you go. You absolutely... You fucked it, Michael. Fucked it.
Yeah, Michael, yeah, let's be fun.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I
won 26-9.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 126.9. Oh, dear. Well, there you go. Welcome back to the... Welcome back to the grid, Lewis.
127.3 and you just...
Yeah, it's okay. About 3 seconds slower than me.
Yeah, you are like
about
the
3
Queen.
seconds faster than me, man. To be fair.
Both goals came from PSG subs as well, said Dre. That's something, I tell you. That's certainly something.
We've got here. You send me yellow flags. I don't care about yellow flags. I just want to know how much longer we've got. It's got to be near the end now.
Well, we're not too far away in general.
You're on like 2 minutes. I think we might be finishing.
Yeah, we're right. We're pretty much 2 minutes remaining. We're right at the very end there. I'll do my oh, my whole thing is this. No, it's not frozen. My thing is. Oh, dude. I've been clicking button. My bad, Stu. By the way, because my fucking my shit just completely. Dude, my shit just completely froze. That's why. That's why I was trying to. I'll fix that, Stu.
Bad. I accidentally called you out.
Stuart Conroy. Fuck. Thank you, Dre. Yeah, see, when I do the multi-stream thing for like YouTube and Twitch, like the interface, like the only way I can describe it to you is like it blends into each other, like it just kind of completely freezes. Like the timer on the screen as well stopped as well, so I had to kind of minimize it and then re-put it back up. My bad, Stu. I apologize. It's my fault. Forgive. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Well, I mean, what do you make of that as well, quickly, Batty? Same thing that we've seen before. Chizzy saying that, well, realistically for his actions, that he's going to be happy to sit and start at the back of the grid, make it somewhat interesting for himself. Do you like that? Do you think that's, again, a bit of a risky strategy for him?
I mean, there's only 15 points in the championship.
That's, yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's like, you know, Welch obviously hasn't been here for a few races, and Kissie's done really well to kind of accumulate that many points, and he's still yet to win a race, which is quite phenomenal to be winning 15 points as a leader. But yeah, it's he's just having fun, you know. I think he knows if Welch is here, he's gonna have to have the drive of his life to even stay near him. So just relax a bit, and probably comfortably, getting either 4th or 5th, and you'd probably expect him to get that last podium spot.
It's also quite an easy
Good
track
luck,
to
Red Bull.
overtake on, so...
I want to say as well. I mean, is there? I mean, it sounds stupid because it looks like it's incredibly dry. But is there any chance that we're going to get rain in this track, or is that just like an impossible thing with Bahrain?
You can, but like the
We had
percentage
rain
is
in
so
Vegas last week. That was all you really need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. That's fair then.
It's like
You shouldn't, but on this game, it's a possibility.
it's like background kind of percentages of like what each track can get, and Bahrain's one of the lowest, obviously, but it is possible to get rain around here. Keiran improving slightly though, so I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I think Hippo would be happy as well. Hippo at Hippo over 128.4, I think would be pretty happy. I think Neymar's going to be pretty made up with that. But for now, it's going to come down to who has the strongest start when it comes to the actual race. As always, people in GP1, please do not ready up until Batty gives the go ahead. Make sure you get your setups done. And yeah, so we were
Not ready up as fast as you can.
We were no, ignore him. We were very much on point last week, where everyone was kind of settled and sorted. So yeah, we will be ready for that shortly. People just completing their final laps here. Oh, Vitinha missed his pen, lads. Vitinha has missed his pen.
Oh yeah.
Solanke scored, and then Vitinha missed. Bad day at the office for PSG, I tell you. Holy fuck. I thought they sold Lee Kang. I really did. I didn't know they kept him still.
Liu Kang.
Yeah, no, not the Mortal Kombat character, no.
Mo Deng.
Yeah. And Soren Chong to take the penalty. Vitinha's miss was so bad. Are you watching it at
What can you
work, Soren?
expect from the Portuguese?
It's true. They don't know how to take a penalty, do they? Shocking, really. All right. We'll get the times and stuff for Dan so he doesn't yell at us. Even though he's on a lake, he will still find a way to yell at us.
He's too busy in his orgy right now.
I don't think he's in an orgy, Ryan, but that's fine, though.
A nice candlelit orgy, by the
I
way.
don't think there's an orgy, Ryan. There we go. That should be him sorted. All right. Is someone's phone going off? Are you right there, Batty?
Yeah?
Is your phone going off? I thought your thought someone's phone was going off.
Ah.
Smart.
You would do a delivery or something, I don't know.
No.
Just a little timer I had on to make sure.
I had to set an alarm to raise taxes.
Before
That's fair. Thanks, Ryan.
as soon as apparently someone in GP3 tried to go ahead before I was ready, but he done it just at the time I said to go ahead, so he's lucky. whoever it
Again,
was.
speaking of that, GP1 people listening, please do not ready up. Do not ready up. Do your setups, but do not ready up. Thank you. Don't ready up.
This is the big brother. Please do not swear.
Yeah, honestly. Said last week it was great. Last week we had like a whole 3.5 minutes of just waiting. It was great. Everyone was smashing in terms of not rushing, but
Everyone use their brains.
well, that's Connor SUFC done for then.
Oh well, going to do my job there then.
I've already kicked him for you.
Had to take a nap.
You're taking a nap in this heat at 32 degrees. Yeah, it's got to be, surely.
Canarcolepsy.
Yeah, canarcolepsy, brilliant. Oh, Van de Ven's Mr. Pen, lads.
There's already somebody out in GP3.
It just seems.
And there's 5 penalties already.
Get in.
Yeah,
That sounds like my GP3. Sounds like the People's Division right there. How many laps is this, by the way, tonight, Batty? I've forgotten.
I think it's about 25, 27.
Okay.
29?
29.
Yeah, 29.
What would be your suggestion for strategy, Batty? Anything you want to throw
I
in
think
there?
it's normally 13, 16.
Okay.
But right, on we go.
All right,
That's
we're
the
off.
time we're going
GP1. We are
Green light.
green lit. The lights are green. And everyone's home. Alright. Imagine this is now where they all rebel back in, none of them ready up. We're having a driver's strike is what we're going on. Has there ever been a driver's strike in the F1 or not?
Yeah.
Like years ago, or?
Indianapolis 2005.
Okay.
It was something to do with the tyres, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a tyre war, 2 different tyre constructors. Only one of
Oh, there you go. Yep, Matthias Teller's just missed as well, if any of you care. All right, well, here we go then. Time to see how this one goes today. Now, Ryan said it was kind of the first turn, Batty, the first kind of corner. There would be a little bit of issues there. Yeah. There's been a little bit of connection there, but it's been relatively clean there. I can't have too many complaints on that one. Can't have too many complaints on that one at all. Right, well, listen. The tyre strategies here, Batty, very different from a lot of people. You've got a couple of mediums, a couple of softs, a couple of hards.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I see some 2-stops here. I think it's one of the tracks where the 2-stop is potentially as good as a 1-stop.
It feels like, from hearing about the track, there's no real wrong answer on what compound to start on. That's what it feels like. It's been dry weather. It doesn't feel like you can make a bad decision.
Yeah, you just got to make the most of it if you're on the softs. The last thing you want is to start on the softs and not make any ground. Oh, Benchwarm's gone wide there.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
It's a nice bit of a...
Yep, there has been a crash. But for who in GP2?
But for who? Matt Moot Willis.
Hey, I'm not crashing. I'm watching over. I'm monitoring.
I am the overlord. Yeah, James Torres so far is having James Torres so far having a nice little Sunderly leisurely drive, and again, kind of the usual thing in GP1 Batty, a bit of a train in the midsection of this race. Everyone's quite close together though so far.
Yeah,
so
there's a train from first to 12th at the minute, and Hodgson will probably catch up when he hasn't got damage. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can see there, even the game's saying you could do a 3-stop if you wanted, but yeah, I don't see that happening.
Well, it's all about this matchup: Louis Welch and VRL Keiran. VRL Keiran and Louis Welch. Can Keiran be the first man to effectively pit Louis Welch since Nico to a race win? Louis, since the German has disappeared and left the league, left the grid, has been a dominant force. No one has been able to pip him. What's happened there? But we'll go back around for the grid again.
Making a pretty brave move until Cell Victory, and Kissy's now right up next to them as a consequence of that.
And we've got Ryan Kay as well, the dark horse that Stu Conroy said today to keep an eye out for. He's going to need to be a little bit faster than this though, only at 11th place at this minute in time. So only 2 laps in, granted, but really seeing how fast these kind of top 3 are. So far, Welch, Keiran and Hippo, the 3 names from Quali, all very much in the ascendancy. And I can confirm to anyone in the party that cares, Nuno Mendes has scored the final penalty, which therefore means that Spurs, who were 2-0 up, have bottled that UEFA Super Cup, so they have lost. Don't mind me, I just need to go into the admin chat real quickly just to send something, don't worry. Oh, Joe.
Why do you have a bong in your hands, Aaron?
Huh?
Why do you have a bong in your hands?
It's a microphone.
That makes 2 of us.
I don't think you've got a microphone. I think yours is actually a, you know, a device.
Oh, big crash!
Oh god! Oh god! I've missed it.
Oh my god!
TRC victory is. Oh god! 10-second penalty, severe collision. Oh.
Yeah, I think that will be a penalty.
What?
Not quite
No
sure.
way.
Well, I don't
Someone
know,
has died a death.
Yeah. Fuck.
Can't park there, mate.
Was it VSC? Yeah. No safety car out, so VSC.
Well, I'm going to quickly go and have a look at the GP1 general, see if anyone said anything, but no one said anything. I would think they would be raging in there.
Yeah, because he has a fucking concussion.
Oh, right, that's fair. That's more than fair.
And it was a Haas on that corner.
Yeah, so out of the 19 people still racing in GP3, 8 of them have penalties.
Oh, nice, smooth.
Yeah.
Bench one
and
more penalty.
we're in lap 5.
As Piranha said, the wheels are supposed to stay under the car. Well, there you go. TRC victory. Now you know.
A little tip for next week.
Wait, was there no safety car from that, you know?
No, there's a VSC.
Oh, what? That was a VSC.
Yeah, I don't know how.
That.
Honestly,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Bench warmer has a drive-through because he was speeding, so that's him doing his.
And Keiran going to go for the overtake here.
Luck.
So yeah. Keiran has got the pip. So going back to that incident, that crash that we just saw, Matty, I mean, from the immediate thing that you said was that's going to be a penalty. I mean, who caused that? Who killed TRC victory there? What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a kind of a coming together of like two, and then there was, you know, and it was like two sets of cars side by side through like turn 2, turn 3. And like the first two, I think, made contact, which then, you know, the other two kind of at normal racing speed coming up to them cause a collision. So it might not be. It might just be a really unlucky, you know, coming together. But the kind of viciousness of the way the two went together, it kind of looked like a swipe from one of the cars on the outside.
Trey said, dude was convulsing in the seat in a grotesque manner. FIA, he's a tough cookie. I think he'll carry on. VSC only. That's good.
Walk it off.
Yeah, walk it off. Yellow card, nothing to see here.
Salt table. Yellow flag.
Well, so far...
You just have a repeat of Grosjean's crash. Yeah, that's fine. I can still carry on.
Fuck yeah.
The kind of the battle between Keiran and Welch. I mean, granted, only 4 laps in, they're having a good go at each other here. Welch now struggling to try and get by Keiran. Keiran, they closed the door on him, and for Hippo as well, comfortably there in third. It seems like the front three, Matt, is separated by a bit of a distance now, and it seems like it's now the best of the rest when it comes to fourth beyond. So could be a bit of a tricky night if you are trying to break back into the podium positions, but...
No, leaders side by side here. Great racing. Welch and Keiran.
Ryan Kay's doing brilliant as well. Ryan Kay now up to 7th position also, so Ryan Kay could be making a bit of a streak towards the top end as Welch there. Wow, just, yeah. Welch and Keiran continuously overtaking, overlapping each other, just fighting tooth and nail for every single position and every single advantage, every single edge. So great racing. It just feels like Dirty Hippo's pretty much in the position of cameraman tonight. He's got the best.
He's got to wait on a mistake and potentially make a move.
Yeah. I think as well, you know, Matty, with that virtual safety car, will James Torish feel a little bit happy with that? Said he had a really tricky start at the first lap. But it was right at the very back. I think he was, bumped to the side, managed to get himself back up to 11th now. Does it feel like tonight for you that the potential of finishing in the top 10 is at the highest possible, you know, ability for someone like a James Torish, someone like a Hodgson, or do you think the top 10 will be tightly contested?
Soft runners, and I'm thinking if I just have a cleanish race, I'm probably, you know, going to finish ahead of these guys. I think that cluster of kind of 4th to 7th is it's going to be quite important when these guys decide to go in.
Yeah.
You know, how much consubbing they're going to have to do, because even now, like 5 laps on those softs are no joke.
I was going to say five laps on the soft. Do you think, are we seeing 10 lap maximum for the softs, or you think?
Oh, no way. I'd say 8.
8, okay. Fair enough, okay. Well, that there opens up, no doubt, a bit of a decision to make down the way.
Now.
Well, Benchwarmer's just taken a 3-second penalty there, so that's going to be Benchwarmer up to 13 second of penalties. He is the penalty wizard, Matty. He can start races so well, and then it just seems like those corner cutting penalties or those track warning limits, whatnot, they always come back to bite him. We've seen him getting a couple of, speeding in the pit lane penalties as well. It just can't seem to stay clean, can he?
Yeah, it's just the luck has not really failed for him this season. I mean, the Cyber's still doing really well, but yeah, he's been unfortunate this race that, you know, he had to solve that drive through speeding under the virtual. The delta's a bit dodgy on this game, so probably would have been quite close to it, I'd imagine. But yeah, he's calling the cutting pen now. You're basically just hoping for the safety car here. Yeah, Liam's Kissy is the first one of the soft boys to go in. Good decision, I think. Find a bit of clean track to work with, get back into a better rhythm, try and get some space. I like this decision from them.
Well, so far, the 7 laps that have already taken place are exciting to say the least. And you can already see, I think tonight maybe, that Keiran is letting Louis Welch know that he's a great driver, but he's not going to just let him have the first position. So he's doing wonders here at the minute to kind of keep that position, keep that kind of podium position as well. But I get it. It feels like Dirty Hippo is in this weird position though, Bay. It just doesn't feel like he is going to be able to make any ground
just
here.
All those two keep fighting. I think he knows.
Well, let me put it this way: if you were him in lap 7, would you take 3rd place?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
You kidding me? Like, no sign of you know, Mr. Sharp Kissy. He's on a alternate strategy. This is all yours. You just keep it clean. Try and keep that gap to adversary and Liam, who. Oh.
And what do you make of that Hippo going in? I was just about to say that. What are your opinions of that?
Maybe,
7 lap mediums? It seems like it was early.
Soft.
Medium soft. Okay.
I don't hate it. It could work.
Oh.
That was the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan K. You did say about the pit lane. You said about the pit lane. You did.
It's gonna get at least. And if a lot of these guys are choosing 2, 3, you know, 2 stops, that's a beautiful thing about Bahrain. I think there are.
Watch again.
3, 4, 5 strategies that can work.
Your tires are good.
And yeah, and it's I think you've got who went in the group though. Hippo went in, so Hippo choosing going a hard. So I'd imagine he's going medium, hard, medium, which I don't hate because you can just come out and just rag the car. You know, you don't even have to think about tyre wear at that point. It's very different from the guys that are now on 7 lap old softs, and I'm probably going to be losing a fair chunk of time. But it's an important part of the race for people like MJD and Hodgson. Those tyres are starting to become the best tyres on the track, so you got to try and make your moves count now. If Hodgson could get James Torres now, he probably sets himself up quite well to potentially get 6th or 5th.
Well, with 8 laps down now, it seems again it just gets kind of a new storyline every single lap, because now you think 1 lap ago you were talking about Keiran and Welch being, you know, split by maybe a second, and then again you saw Welch pulling away, then you see Keiran pulling back towards him. He is keeping him tight, is Keiran. MJD,
just an update for you. Lap 10 out of the 18 races that are here, 11 have penalties. Jesus, we do lack a penalty over here in GP3 apparently.
Is it just all corner cutting?
But there's been a few speeding in the pit lanes as well, because a couple of them have just done their first pit. A lot of people have done what you just saw there, the like mediums to hards.
Yeah.
Quite a few of them did that, and they've gone flying in. I think like 2 or 3 of them got speed in the pit lane, and everything else has just basically been corner cutting.
Yeah. Yeah, those pit lanes are absolute bastard. I've been caught out by it myself enough times. Okay, yeah, Hodgson is still keeping the Torres, who's absolutely chasing down Shadowgunners, so I don't know if Shadowgunners is maybe looking to pit this lap, potentially struggling
I think he will. I think he will.
Yeah.
It's screaming
good
it.
drive by James at the minute. Like, very, he's quietly been making his way up the field, kept it clean. Looks like his tyres are in pretty decent condition for the stage of the race, so yeah. He keeps it going. he could be one to look at that third place. This whole kind of group from MJD all the way down to even adversary, I think, is kind of in contention.
I mean,
it just depends what strategy is going to work.
We'll go back to that as well, completely the opposite side of the grid as well. You said about Michael, you thought maybe Michael would be someone that would, you know, maybe impress you tonight because of experience, Bahrain, a technical kind of track. 12th place out of 14th, not really seemed to have gotten going, seems to be in the kind of middle of nowhere and in that kind of isolated land, that barren land at the minute. I mean, what's gone wrong for him? Can he recover 10 laps in out of 29?
I think he had a bit of I think he was one of the cars that got the bad end of that crash, because it was either that or it was early on. I would have to rewatch the stream, but I do remember him kind of being in the sort of 6th to 10th pack that we had, and then he just all of a sudden was at the back of the grid. So I don't know if he's maybe got damage off somewhere, had to change his wing or whatever, but yeah, we'll have to go back to lap 4 and check. But it is seems to be in a decent groove. I've seen him drive cleaner than he currently is, but you know, you're just in a situation now where I think you're just praying for a safety car.
Well, a little bit more of an overtake now because Dirty Hippo's just gotten past adversary as he begins to start to ascend back up. So originally you said you thought it was going to be I think you said what, a medium soft. I think you said he's gone on to hards as Hippo. What do you make of that decision?
Yeah,
Seems to be.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, because it means you know you don't have to care about tyre wear at all. Track temperature around this track can affect your tyres quite badly. So you know, I've seen Shadow Gunners go 10 laps on mediums. He would have been feeling it, and some drivers just don't like that. You know, the minute the car starts to kind of drag and bite where it shouldn't bite mid-corner, it can be really off-putting. You start to lose your rhythm. So some people just like going in when they start to feel that slight bit of resistance in the car. But you know, you get other drivers kind of like myself that I like, you know, conserving the tyres, and because you got to think more about that game plan if you're not necessarily one of the fastest people in the grid for raw pace. So
we're talking about the speed and fastness as well. Give me that conundrum. The only person now left on the grid with softs, or you know, the softest compound is Chizzy. 4 laps on the softs. Realistically, if we're going by your earlier math of, you know, 8 laps max, means that it'll be lap 15 by the time he has to pit again. I mean, is he going to have to maybe try and get to 15 and then do 14 laps on the hards, or how do you think he navigates that?
Yeah, it's a weird choice. I don't know whether, you know, because I don't know how he didn't qualify. This is the interesting thing. So he didn't qualify. So he's potentially got 3 fresh sets of softs. So we could go soft, medium. You know, do 7 laps each and then 8 laps on the mediums at the end. But I think he's just trying to keep his pace, keep a good rhythm, and once he starts to struggle and fall out of that, like, he's getting a bit of a bit of oversteer now, and it's lap 5. So I think the tyre wear on these hards, these softs, must be about 9% a lap minimum.
Yeah, I think you're right. But, I mean, regardless, he has managed to kind of sail into 3rd position, so podium, exactly where he wants to be. For MJD, this would be familiar territory to last week, wasn't it? I think we saw MJD kind of up there being in like the top 3, the top 4, and then he had that kind of massive incident last week as well that saw him kind of tumble down to around about the 10th position part of things. Is it now just a case for MJD keep kind of not calm almost, but don't do anything stupid. Don't
keep
kind of
pace.
Yeah, exactly. Keep a good pace. Don't do anything stupid.
Don't put any stress into tyres.
Yeah.
Just try and, you know, keep it. You've got a nice kind of gap to. Yeah, Kissy's going to catch you up, but he's on the socks, and you know, even another 5 laps, I'd probably predict that these 11 lap hards are probably in a better condition than the 5 lap softs, so it's very, very close. So you know, he's got a pit potentially twice. So you're looking at having a 7-second gap to Hodge, who's on the exact same strategy as you. So yeah, I think he's in a very, very good position.
Well, so far.
See where Keiran comes out, potentially next to Welch. Right next to each
Yeah,
other.
I think for Keiran as well, that's a great little position there as well to kind of start on those fresh hards now. 1 lap in. Welch though as well, right ahead of him. I mean, that is going to be now those. It's going to be a race of which one of these two can kind of regain control. Yeah, it's exactly what that is. And then you'd have to think as well, Hodgson. I mean, how many laps do you reckon you're getting on those hards though? 15, 16 or?
Yeah, I think Keiran will start to feel it. I think 17 is probably the lap where I'm like, oh god, you know, well, we're losing about a second a lap here. But yeah, I'd say 15 you're probably okay, and then after that you're gonna really have to focus on when you're putting the power down.
Well, for now, I think the only one that I'm kind of interested in again is Benchwarmer currently ghosting, or is Benchwarmer still there? Benchwarmer's still there, so fair play to him. Said the penalties have absolutely killed him earlier on. Only on 3 seconds now of it. Ryan Kay on 10 seconds because of that speeding penalty. Right now, though, James Torish, Michael, and Benchwarmer, 3 people that would not be in the points. 2 of those 3 you'd be a little bit surprised at if it ended this way, Batty.
Yeah, you would. But yeah, I think these lads, it'll be interesting now to see how much Welch catches Kissy up in those 7-lap old hard, so it kind of gives us an idea of what condition his tyres are in, because he is currently fighting and still gaining. So it's yeah, kind of looks like this is a duel for first, and then if MJD keeps it clean, he's a very, very big favourite for third. Maybe some universe Hodgson gets up there. Hippel's another one too. Like, could Hippel maybe go to the end? Yeah, very, very difficult drive on those hards, but I think it would be possible. Adversaries kind of in the situation, Gunners too. So yeah, a lot of stories still to be told. We're only just coming up to halfway in the race.
The Liam Y as well, 5 laps in. For Ryan K, 6 laps in on those mediums. Those 2 are the only people not on a non-hard, not on a hard compound at this point. You think Chizzy here with that 7-lap old softs probably will go in the next lap or 2 maximum. Liam and Ryan K, if they can maybe squeeze this down into lap 20. If they can get to lap 20 on those mediums, Liam and Ryan K, can they come out again on mediums, Batty, or will they have to go out on perhaps hards to end the race?
Depends what tyre allocation they chose coming in. Like, some people will have 1 set of mediums, some will have 2. You know, some people will have 1 set of hards, some will have 2. So kind of depends what he's chosen there, but it's probably looking at a couple more laps, Ryan and Liam, and then possibly me. I'll probably just whack the hards on to the end. The mediums could probably feel a bit dodgy if you're trying to go, say, 12 laps on them to leave you 12 laps to go again. That seems a wee bit too much. Or, you know, it's easily doable. I just think you're going to lose a lot of time. This is a rhythm track, and you need as much confidence as possible when you're racing around Bahrain, because it literally is all about trying to get a better exit than the guy in front of you. It's so difficult around this track.
Well, for MJD as well, 14 laps in with those hards. At some point, he's going to have to make the decision to go in. Liam Y as well, right on the cusp of maybe looking like a potential dark horse for the podium positions. Anything new in GP2 or GP3? Or not, lads?
Well, I've been defending for 16 laps.
We've just come out of a safety car in GP3. From what I was seeing in the chat, there was potentially an incident during this safety car where someone apparently braked at someone during it, and They are now out of the race, so he's currently not too happy in the chat.
Another death. Nice.
Yeah, so there's been some moments. We have also had someone that seemingly quit as well. Because he had some sort of incident on the very first lap in one of the first couple of corners, drove straight into the wall straight after that, added me saying, "Oh, just kick me out, I'm done," and then he seemed to have left anyway. So
yeah.
It's just said to Danny, he's
Oh,
not,
you.
yeah, he's not too. Yeah, I know of the name. Yeah, he's not too surprised. He's not really. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird one. Yeah.
There is now a safety car in GP2, lap 16.
What have you done?
Not me. I'm still in the race. It's Fantique.
No, yeah, fine, yeah. An incident in GP2, yeah, of course, Fantique's involved.
Liam Lopez is probably not going to be too happy with me though, because I've literally parked the bus.
I thought it was Liam. I saw the name. I was like, is that him or not?
Yeah, no, Liam Lopez is not going to be happy with me because I parked the bus, literally parked the bus on him for 16 laps race.
What a scumbag.
And 2 lads
Yeah,
get past.
We have only had 4 people die in GP3 now, which is a little bit surprising. There's been quite a lot of close racing between people.
That's good.
The only other problem is, as I've said, there's 16 races still going. Only 5 of them don't have penalties. Oh, 6, sorry. You get the top one, so there's another one. But yeah, out of 16 races, 10 of them have penalties.
Jesus.
I hate to be the FIA in this race, having to just add up all the time penalties and see who finishes where.
Yeah.
12 laps to go. Welch and Co. Very much there.
Expect MGD to come in this lap. Yeah. You could probably go another one. Looking at his tyres, they don't look actually too grained. They're not going to be great, obviously, but yeah, coming in now. Yeah, so one stop onto the mediums. Just make sure he doesn't get that penalty, and he did. For fuck's sake! Oh. Now you got a task in your hands. I'd save this podium.
I don't know for something. Like, I know Bahrain's one of them ones where like the racing line tells you too late to brake. But like, so many people get caught out by the pit lane.
Yeah. It's just
I know, but the thing is that from the bit I've played with, a lot of the tracks do that where it tells you to brake too late to like
yeah.
But like with for me with every single race I go into, I always make sure to brake before the racing line tells me. It just seems like everyone's looking at it being like, oh well, the racing line told me to brake at this point, so that's when I'll do it, not any time sooner.
Some people rely on the pit limiter to work, but you know, it doesn't because it's an EA game.
Because what the pit limiter does is just instantly put you down to the correct speed. You still have to slow down in time.
Yeah, but I've seen some instances where the pit limiter stuff at 80 and then it goes up to 81.
Something for you to potentially look into.
Go on, what's happened?
Ryan said, nice intentional safety car there, mate. Absolute shambles.
Oh.
Crashgate.
Crashgate. Fucking
Oh,
brilliant.
Flavio Briatore. Let's go.
Yeah, because you won't know, it was actually a thing that happened in real life back in the day.
Well, someone intentionally caused a crash.
Someone intentionally crashed to get a safety car so his teammate could win the race.
Well,
he was instructed by the team principal to do it.
That's got to be difficult to prove, though. Like, surely.
They managed to prove it in the end.
I mean, even though
the driver crashed, got kicked out of the team a year later, and admitted
okay, right, well, yeah, when you,
Hey, what fuck you then? This is what happened.
when you pair that up, then that's potential. Yeah, it's fair. I mean, one thing to quickly come back on it, about 10 laps to go. Of course, pits have happened and whatnot. Dirty Hippo now down into the Barons of 11th. Do you see him making a comeback here? I mean, we've got Hodgson on 18 lap old hards. You're going to have a lot of these guys going to have to pit, surely. I mean, if we're looking at someone like a Shadows Gunner as well, is he going to last 18 laps on hards? Is James Torres going to last 19 laps on hards? Is Adversary going to last another 10 laps, 20 laps total on hards? There are going to need to be pit changes or tyre changes at some point, isn't there?
Yeah, I think Ryan absolutely has to pit, Hodge probably has to pit, and then you could probably argue that Adversary can maybe do it, and it's going to feel horrible. So I think he'll end up losing that podium place anyway, Kissy's right up behind him now and on much fresher compound. So yeah, I think 3 guys absolutely have to pit, and then maybe, you could argue the rest can make it to the end. But yeah, we'll see a bit of change now. Hodge decided to go on. I think Ryan's going in as well, so that's 2 of them. So that probably just leaves James Torres.
And there's James Torres, who's just got a 10-second penalty.
Sake.
So there you go. As you say his name, the penalties appear. There you go.
Yeah, that was awful.
For MJD down into 6th position with a 10-second penalty. Ryan Kay with 13 seconds. James Torres with 13 seconds. And Benchwarmer also with 6 seconds. Also, Adversary getting another 3 seconds as well for the exceeding the track limits. So there you go. And as of right now, Michael would also be back in the points, which is quite a comeback considering that he's spent so much of the beginning of the race in that doldrum in the bottom 3. Of course, happened after TRC Victory crashed out. There'll be
another update. We've done a couple of laps, so now we have 16 races, 13 with penalties. Only 3 people are there.
Well, people did say it was going to be a heavy penalty track, didn't they? So.
Well, yeah, but I think that you can say that, but then 13 out of 16 having penalties is still quite a bit. Yeah, it's a bit of an extreme.
Yeah, I would say it's safe to go in. I think I would have to, losing that much time. Back on a pair of mediums.
What are the actual penalties looking like? How many seconds has everyone got? Well, the highest we've got is 19 seconds.
Jesus.
16 seconds, 15 seconds, a couple of 9s, 6s, and a couple of 3s.
Well, with 8 laps to go, Welch and Keiran, but he's still very much neck and neck. I mean, this is one of the tighter contests that Welch has been involved in since those kind of early Nico races. So, I mean, you have to give props here to Keiran. Even if he doesn't come out as a winner tonight, he has put the heat on Welch for a large portion of it, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it's been watching his point of view for probably about 40% all race, and he looks very, very clean. Seems to be a duel between how much ERS these 2 are currently using. So Welch seems to have the upper hand slightly in that department, but I've flipped back to this race, and Keiran's had 20% more battery at points. So yeah, this has genuinely been a 29 lap duel. It's quite remarkable.
It's the only 2 concerns now, Batty, for you about someone completing the race on the current tyre. MJD and Michael, if they go and they carry on with what they're on right now, it would be 11 lap old mediums. Can they survive with that, or is that just about okay?
Yeah, I think that's last couple of laps you're gonna feel it, but 11 laps I don't really think there's any risk of your tyres blowing up. That's probably more around the 14 lap area, I'd imagine. Yeah, Just got to keep it clean, try and keep the temperature of the car down.
Batty, go into Duty and look at the YouTube link. Go to 45 seconds.
Right.
Well, Keiran and Welch again neck and neck here as Keiran still maintains a little bit of a poke with the nose there, as now Welch going right back for the overtake again and gets right back into first position once again. So 7 laps to go. And it is still no closer to who is going to be able to take this one away. I think as well, really kind of clean race apart from that TRC victory crash out earlier on. It's not really been a big racing incident. That was very tight, that one. I have to be honest. Keiran and Welch really making each other sweat on these tight corners. 7 turns into 6, and with that, the potential of a Keiran race win over Louis Welch, who has not lost often. I think maybe, what is Welch's record when he's raced back? When he's actually raced, how many times has he actually lost or not finished first? Once? Twice?
Twice. Nico was 2 on that.
Yeah, he's won every race apart from 2.
Yeah.
But he's been there for.
Impressive, and Keiran will love to add that to.
It's a bit of a bad than normal. I mean, watched it back a couple of times to see if it was a decelerate or not, but it's not. He's put the brakes on. The car wouldn't stop that quick if he just let go of the trigger.
On the straight as well. It's not.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to try and get away with that.
I think as well for the potential of Shadows in the Red Bull, he also maybe could see himself make a bit of a final push for points. Said he's on the cusp of getting into the top 10, which would give him points, but again, it's starting to maybe fade away ever so slightly. There is a points or not the time penalty on James Torres as well. And as Louis Welch and Keiran continue, we got to stick with this. There's no point looking back at 10th place here, is there? I mean, respectfully to Shadows and stuff, I'm rooting for you, buddy.
No,
but like,
we haven't had many fights.
We have not had many fights like this. So. We have not. I would feel too ashamed if I kept taking the camera, the point of view away from these two. So right now he's just joining us. 24 laps in out of 29. Louis Welch, who is effectively the guy on the grid. This guy has only lost twice. The guy that he's lost to twice effectively kind of left the league shortly after, wasn't able to commit full time to it. Louis Welch since then has been the benchmark. VRL Keiran winning last week, now with 5 laps to go, is giving Louis Welch the toughest challenge he's had probably since week 2, week 3. So keep in mind we're in week 9 now. So
Suzuka was probably the last time, which was what.
How's Chizzy doing as well? Chizzy is firmly kind of in third, so Chizzy is going to have to kind of accept the fact that he's going to end up with the bronze medal tonight. For Keiran, it's going to take so much, I think, essence of concentration, and you need to make sure he absolutely just finds his mojo, and he is going to try and go for the overtake here on Welch, and he gets it. So another exchange of position.
Fastest lap. Don't know if he's got any race off. So big
snap. Yeah, that was a snap. Yeah, we saw that, the snap to the right hand side. That, what causes that, Batty? What causes that snapping?
Hitting the power down too quick.
Okay.
Like your steering angle isn't quite, straight when you're putting the power down.
Is that more from the anxiety his end, or is that a car thing? Is that just him trying to is that him white knuckle gripping the controller?
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's probably more down to him. You're in a race with a guy that is slightly quicker than you, so you're probably going to be driving, about 110%. So he'll be looking to try and gain as much of an advantage as he can, but normally it can happen in open track, and as the tyres get older and
whoa, bench warmer. It's okay, pit lane. Okay, saw the caution. I got scared there. Carry on.
Yeah, but as the tyres get older, as you know, the car starts to heat up in general, you get tired, all these kind of things align, and you start to make more mistakes. So I think that one was him, but you know, a lot of the time it can just be down to the fact that the tyres aren't, you know, you can't brake as late, you can't put the power on as early because there's more or less life in the tyres.
Keiran and Welch here still battling on as Keiran gets that
car doesn't get nowhere.
position again.
I'm so dumb. No, it's not okay.
Gun to your head then, Batty. You've got to make a decision. Keiran or Welch. Are you going to go with Welch, or are you liking the underdog of Keiran? What do you think?
I think Welch is the fact he's got, you know, one lap more life tyre and slightly more.
And that could make the difference. That could be something that makes such a difference on the final lap. There's one extra, you know, lap of wear. That is so huge.
I mean, we've seen it with Hodgson. You know, like the amount of time that he lost on lap 16 compared to 17, he probably lost, you know, a good half a second just on that one lap, because once the tyres go off, they just fall off the cliff. But, Welch has been very, very respectful for Keiran Hill. Great racing from the both of them.
Well, Keiran there just being overtaken by Welch. 3 laps to go. And
not necessarily the place where you want to make the move though. You know, you give Keiran DRS down a straight and he can probably save a little bit more battery than you.
let's see how he navigates this one. Going to try and go for the overtake here, as nope, not possible. And that's maybe the. I think that's maybe the first time that we've seen.
He's struggling with that corner.
Yeah, we've seen Welch there finally deal with that straight, and that straight for the last kind of 5-6 laps has been where Keiran has activated that DRS and be able to kind of get the the peel in front of him. So Welch handled it there, but then gave up the position again just a couple of seconds later on. Zyop as well saying, such a shame to see MJD get the penalties. My favourite driver in this race. So talented. I don't think talented is the word we'll give MJD. Lovable, you know, like the pet, like the family pet, like the family dog. We want MJD to do well, but I think he's still going to get a good position, a good finish tonight. I think if you asked MJD last week about the rise and fall, he was kind of right up there in the top 2, top 3. Then before you know it, boom, right back down to the ground floor. I think around 12th or 13th. I think he would take 4th place today. Even if it was 5th place today, I think he would take it. But
yeah, I think as it stands, he's probably going to get 7th. So that battle, 5th and 6th, is effectively for 4th.
Yeah, points on the board. Points on the board.
Yeah.
Honestly, MJD is such an underdog. He is a rising star. Just needs more experience behind him. Vamos MJD. Wow. I can imagine he's in your party with you right now, hearing you type this and smirking and giggling away. I bet you're going to probably cause him to crash into a wall. Then he will literally be a vegetable for the rest of this race. But there you go.
Just indicating a chicken here from Welch and Keiran. Kissy's actually catching up a fair bit because they're both trying to fight. You know,
well, this is the furthest. This is the furthest.
Whoever's behind here has a massive advantage.
I was going to say that. This has looked like the furthest behind that Welch has been behind Keiran so far. Does that concern you a little bit if you're Welch, Batty, or not? Because it's not like he's just inches behind him. He's honestly, a good couple of seconds behind him now.
Yeah, I think what's happened is Welch has been trying to save battery. You know, he's playing a bit of a game of chicken with Keiran, and maybe the tyres have, you know, cooled down a little bit too much. He's not quite got the responsiveness yet. You know, as the lap's gone on, you can see him closing in now. I think that's genuine. Yeah, I genuinely think that's what happened. I think because he was, you know, they were allowing a second a lap to Kissy just because they were, you know, playing a big game of chicken going into this final call. That's not going to help Keiran at all. A big slide.
Yeah, that is.
Race.
You can see. You can see the distance is completely cut, and that there has led to Keiran being overtaken.
Yeah,
and that now,
got no battery.
And that's the thing as well. Keiran, from this kind of behind position after that straight bat, he hasn't really had the consistent answers to get beyond Welch. So I think you've called it brilliantly there on that straight there. I think that's the moment that Keiran may have just lost this race.
Yeah, no, that is. I said about it earlier. That could be the difference between 16 and 17 old tyres.
Well, it's going to need to be.
Welch is starting to struggle a bit now, but I mean, Keiran's got one shot, and he's going to have to be the best sector 2 of his life, effectively.
He's going to need a moment of brilliance. That's what he's going to need. He's going to need a bit of maybe a little bit of luck from maybe Welch, maybe getting a bit of oversteer, maybe getting something happening to his car, but you will believe until the very end. But it is absolutely, in my opinion, Batty, in the 9 weeks that we've been here so far, been the tightest race since Welch and Nico in week 2. This has been back and forth.
Kieran's put on a great show there, but I think Welch is just...
Yeah, I think he's just pipped into it. And again, that's just such a great race from Welch. Kept calm, kept consistent, didn't really let anything kind of get to him. In the end, he's taken another race home here, he has, but I think he'll definitely have the respect there of VRL Keiran. I think both of those two pushed each other to the very, very end today. And I mean, that shows you something when Chizzy is so kind of far behind Welch and Keiran. Welch and Keiran were, you know, high and beyond the best 2 tonight. For Chizzy, it's another 3rd place finish. It's another podium finish. It's not a race win, granted, but he will take a top 3. Hippo takes 4th place after a little bit of a issue earlier on in the race. Rebounds well. Liam takes 5th. MJD takes 6th. A great finish position for him, considering after last week as well. Adversary in 7th. And it does look like Shadow's is gonna probably take 8th position here as well. That one that is confirmed, with Ryan Kay getting 9th position, just gets into 10th position because Hodgson pips him there. So Ryan Kay still in the points, thankfully. Hodgson further into the points as well. For Michael, probably the most disappointing one of the night, Batty. 11th position in the end. No points for Michael, especially when you consider the fact that it's a bit of a technical track. With all of his experience, of his technical ability, will he be disappointed with that one?
Yeah, it was definitely something that happened in his race. Because he was in that middle pack, and then, you know, he was kind of as far back as bench warmer was after getting that drive through. So something definitely happened, but, you know, at least they had a bit of a fight with a couple of cars towards the end there. There's a move by Hodgson into the final corner that I think probably pipped it, but he did also get a 3-second time penalty as either he was defending or overtaken, so I don't know whether he'll submit that to the FIA. But yeah, bit of disappointment for him, but you know, if you take wing damage early on or spin up your tyres, and the rest of the race has to be a recovery drive, you sometimes can't complain if you get anywhere near the points. You know, I could easily been a race where he just retired lap 7 because he wasn't catching up. So, props to him for completing the race.
Yeah, no, I think as well, like Dre said there, it was an absolute pleasure to watch. I think just the battle between the front 2 tonight was just really, really fun. It was really fun to see lap upon lap who was going to make the mistake or who was going to make the first kind of major kind of strategic adjustment. But there you go. Listen, we're not too far away from it now. Said race week 9 today it was. So 10, 11, 12. Only 3 more races to go before the release of FC 26. Yep, I think overall for the GP1 guys tonight, of course, with the exception of TRC Victory, who had a fiery death in the early stages of the race. Pretty good race today. Of course, any issues, any incidents, any complaints, submit it to the FIA section. Get them added in, and then we'll have the boys look at them and see if there's any penalties to distribute there. But yeah, I think beyond that, a really fun one. And of course, tomorrow, be there if you even if you're not a UFC fan. So VFL 200 tomorrow, our 200th card. We're doing merch giveaways. It'll be a bigger and extended card. A lot of great fights on. So come through, give that a watch as well. Should be some good background noise for you as well. Congratulations again to Louis Welch. Great finish from him today. Welcome back after a week off last week. Take care, take it easy, and if you need anything, then just shoot us a DM on Discord. Yeah, enjoy the night. Hopefully it's cooler because